a bittersweet day, a bittersweet time for me emotionally right now. The time has come to tear apart my boat and restore it. The hull is a 1970 Seabird. It's a 24-foot flat back hull. Recently I've kind of discovered a fuel leak. I don't know if it's in the tank or if it's in the fill hose, or I'm pretty sure that it's in the fill hose, but I'm not positive. Either way, I've got to de-rig the center console and take it completely out and take the floor up to actually see what the problem is. Since I'm gonna have to do that, we're gonna go ahead and restore the floor and the sides. We're gonna completely clean up the gunnels. Here and here, we want to put two extra seats to make it comfortable for friends, family, or whatever that comes down. And then halfway up, somewhere in here, I want to put a raised deck, extra storage underneath, and we're gonna get I want to get like a deck gear or some kind of a fighting stool. More than likely it'll be a deck gear stool. I'm gonna place that right there in the center for fighting tarpon, Goliath groupers, or sharks, or something of that nature. We're planning on completely taking off all these blank panels here, utilizing those as space. More than likely the seat will be kept, maybe get a little bit bigger, cooler. We're gonna put a hatch here, cut this. We're gonna keep this because underneath there is the anchor. I'm gonna take the center console out, completely clean it up, put a new dash on, just make everything clean and right. We got paint peeling down here in the back. I've got some cracking here at the top of the gunnels where it's kind of rotted out. And there's cracking on the top of the gunnels in this area here. Got some extra storage here. This thing runs a Yamaha 250 Saltwater Series 2-stroke as of now. I've got a really crazy makeshift hatch from whoever did this boat, where I've got to bring this up. So that's all gonna get changed for sure. Get everything rewired, re-rigged. We've used this boat for almost 2 years as it is. I've got a fuel leak in it now. I've got to get it fixed. I'm just gonna strip this boat, figure out what's going on with the gas situation, and just restore it and make it how we want it. As far as the exterior of the boat goes, I don't plan on doing anything with the outside of the hull. The gel coat is still in really good shape. It just needs a good cleaning. But I am going to replace the black rub rails and go with either a gray or a white. Not a fan of black rub rails. I guess this would be considered part one of the boat restore project. So one of the absolute worst parts about keeping this boat in this location is this big ass oak tree behind me. And it gets to the point to where I don't even want to clean the boat that well after. Really? Seriously, guys? It's a fire truck, Timmy. 0. Christ almighty. Hey! Center console and T-top has been taken out. I did that just a little bit ago, and now I am in the process of trying to pry this floor up. A lot of the stainless steel screws are stripped in there, and it looks like the floor panel of this gas tank is pretty soft, so I'm going to end up replacing it, but I want to keep the old one for a template. I've located the fuel leak. Last night, Hillbilly Stan popped over. We were both looking at the top of the tank, and he noticed right here between the two clamps of what looked to be like a wrinkle or an air bubble. And so a 2-gallon gas tank, and popped this. Only had to dump about a gallon of gas into the boat. As soon as the gas reached this area right here, I could see it starting to pour out and fill this up. So that is my leak. My leak is my fill tube. I'll get a new fill tube, stick it on there, get some new clamps, fill it up with gas, make sure everything's tight, start the process of getting this thing looking pretty. Go see what Hillbilly Stan's up to. What's up, Dick?
Hey, Dick. Well, hello. I am in the midst of getting a measuring device out of the back of my truck.
Are you?
Yes. How can I help you?
Found the leak.
Where was it?
Nice hillbilly hats.
Well, this actually do come in handy.
It takes a real hillbilly to have 2 straw hillbilly hats.
Yes.
Not just one. Unless he takes one and double layers it.
It's one to shit in and one to cover it up with.
What? You know how you said there was like a wrinkle in between the 2 clamps?
Yeah.
I just had 2 gallons of gas.
2.
So I went ahead and just dumped gas out of that 2-gallon tank in it.
Right.
About as soon as I got a half a tank in it, there was fucking gas pouring out of the top of that hose.
Is that right? Well, there you have it. So it was pouring out the top of the hose.
The sad situation here, fellas.
I told you that.
What? That it's a sad situation?
No. It was pouring out the top of that hose. Pour it in the top of the hose, and it's not right. It's going to pour out the top of the hose.
Yep, you're right. And guess what happened?
It came out the top of the hose.
Yep.
Well, there you go. Wood.
Yep, that's going in the vlog for sure. I got a good microphone.
Cool.
Oh shit, the microphone's picking that smell up.
Call me at the edge of my house.
I didn't come over to fucking work.
I'm not saying you got to work. I'm just saying hold the
Hold the dummy in.
Hold the dummy in.
I'm stoked that the leak is a simple fix and I don't have to go through all the problems of ripping the tank out and replacing it, because that was time and expense that I did not want to have to go through. So, good news. What?